everyone, I am going to explain question number 6 from exercise 3.4. In this question number 6, we have to find the general solution for each of the following equation. So given equation is cos 3x plus cos x minus cos 2x is equal to 0. So students, this time we got three trigonometric ratios under addition and subtraction symbol. So when three trigonometric ratios are together, that time among three we have to select any two from which we are going to use the formula. So how to select it? That orally you have to do, because students, you know that if you are going to select, because you know that if we have c minus c or if you have c plus c, in both in this the formula is minus 2 SS, and in this the formula is 2 CC. So the meaning of this formula, it is the short form. The proper form is, if your question is of the form cos x minus cos y, then you have to do 2 sine x plus y upon 2 and then sine x minus y upon 2. And if your c plus c is equal to 2cc means, if the question is of format cos x plus cos y, then we can write it as 2 cos x plus y upon 2 and then cos x minus y upon 2. So these are the formulas which any students can use here, because if you are going to use these two ratios, that time you have to use c plus c formula, and if you are going to use this trigonometric ratios, that time you are going to use the formula c minus c. So both are applicable. So among these two, we have to select any one pair. Now which pair we should select is very important. So students, if you are going to select this pair, then if you select here, that time the sum of angle is going to be here. Here when you will select this, that time you have to do sum of angles. So if you will do sum of angles, what you will get here? 3x. 2x plus x is 3x, and 3x upon 2. 3x upon 2 when you will do, it is not divisible. That's why we should not select sine cos x minus cos 2x. I hope it's clear to you. I just want to tell you this thing, that if we are going to select cos x cos 2x, then the formula is going to be minus 2 sine x plus 2x upon 2 and then sine x minus 2x upon 2. Now here when you will add, how much is going to be? 2x plus x is 3x, and when you will write it 3x upon 2, this 2 and 3 is not cancelable, we cannot cancel it, that's why, and here you will get minus x minus 2x is minus x. And after, first thing is the problem is we cannot cancel them. The second thing, after using the formula, we should achieve the remaining trigonometric ratios angle. So here, if you are going to select these two trigonometric ratios, then among these two, at any one place, 3x should appear, so that we can take the common. So conclusion is, if we take them, we are not going to get the success. That's why we should not select cos x minus cos 2x. Now which one we should select? Again, one student can select cos 3x and cos 2x. So if you select cos 3x and minus cos 2x, that time 3x plus 2x is how much? 5x. And 5x upon 2, again you cannot cancel. That's why students, is better to select 3x and x. So I am going to select this angle, these two trigonometric ratios. So I hope it's clear that why I am selecting cos 3x and cos x for using the formula. First we will write here. So this is my rough work. So just I am just putting the one line here and going to write here rough work. Only to explain you, I wrote here. The fair work is here. First we will start by writing the given equation. Given equation is cos 3x plus cos x minus cos 2x is equal to 0. So among these two, I am going to use the formula. So which formula I am going to use? C plus c. So it is going to be 2 cos 3x plus x upon 2 and cos 3x minus x upon 2, and I not used this trigonometry ratio, so this I am writing as it is. So cos 2x I am writing as it is. So the formula which I used I am writing here, since cos x plus cos y is equal to 2 cos x plus y upon 2 and cos x minus y upon 2. So this formula I have used in this step. Now after this, here we'll add them, so we'll obtain here 2 cos 3x plus x is 4x upon 2. So this 2 I am going to replace in the right hand side, so I am erasing it. So 3x plus x is 4x upon 2, then again cos 3x minus x is 2x upon 2 and minus cos 2 I am just writing again here, students. I just now here we can cancel this 4x by 2 and 2x by 2. So after cancellation we are going to get 2 cos 4x upon 2 is 2x and 2x upon 2 is x. So we will get here only x minus cos 2x is equal to 0. So just see, student, first thing, when I had used the formula, at both the trigonometric ratios, this 2 I am able to cancel. The second thing, after cancellation I obtain cos 2x so that I can take it common. So when I will take common cos 2x, when I am going to take common, here what is going to remain? 2 cos x, and here what is going to remain? 1. So like this I took the common and I converted the given equations in factor form. So first factor is cos 2x, the second factor is this complete bracket. So that's why selection of trigonometric ratios, when many trigonometric ratios are available, that time any two you have to select, and that selection should be very proper. So in your mind orally just select in such a way. Two things you have to take care. First thing, it should be divisible by 2, and second thing, after all the cancellation whatever answer will come, you should able to take the common. That is the main thing. Now here, according to this line, what we have, product of cos 2x and this bracket is equal to 0. So conclusion is either this cos 2x is 0 or 2 cos x minus 1 equal to 0. So we will start by assuming both the cases. Case first. When cos 2x is equal to 0. So students, in this, when we have a formula, that formula is if cos x is equal to 0, then x is equal to 2n plus 1 pi by 2. So it's a formula. So we are going to use this formula here. So according to this formula, 2x is equal to 2n plus 1 pi by 2. And if this 2 is in multiply, it will go in divide. So this is going to be 2n plus 1 pi by 4, and where this n belongs to z. So this case first is completed. So I use this formula that where if cos x is equal to 0, then x is equal to n pi 2n plus 1 pi by 2. So I use this formula here, and since this 2 is in multiply, so this 2 shifted down, and so it got pi upon 4. So this is our first case. Now we will move to the second case. In case second, so if means when the bracket is equal to 0. So in the bracket we have 2 cos x minus 1 equal to 0. So in that situation, I want only cos x. So I am going to shift all this 2 and minus on the other side. So that will give us cos x is equal to plus 1 upon 2. So in this, because we got here half, so we need the trigonometric angle where cos is half. So students, we know that from 10th class concept we know that cos 60 is half. Cos 60 means it is in degree measure, and in radian measure is going to be pi upon 3. So cos pi upon 3 is 1 upon 2. So this half I am going to replace by the cos pi upon 3 here. So it is going to be cos x is equal to cos pi upon 3. And here just write down the reason. It's only just to explain you. So it is going to be, since I replaced half by cos pi upon 3. So it's the reason for this step. Now we'll write down the formula, that is, since cos x is equal to cos y, in that situation x is equal to 2n pi plus minus y. So this is the formula for this kind of equation. So from here, so when we have cos x is equal to cos pi upon 3, so instead of y, what we have this time? Pi upon 3. In that situation, x is equal to 2n pi plus minus, instead of y, what we have? Pi upon 3. So this is our general solution. So students, hence general solution of given equation is, first solution which we obtained is x is equal to 2n plus pi upon 2n plus 1 here, 2n plus 1 pi upon 4, or we obtained, in second case we obtained x is equal to 2n pi plus minus pi upon 3. So both are, among them any one is our answer. So both are applicable at a time. So I hope this question is clear to you. And one more thing, what is n here? N belongs to set of integers. It's very important to mention n belongs to set of integers. So like this question number 6 is completed. I hope this question number 6 is clear to you. So in both the cases, two different formulas we had used. In first case, because we got cos 2x equal to 0. So when equal to 0 is there, I am writing here. So students, we had used two formulas. First formula is cos x equal to 0, and the second formula which I used in case second is of cos x is equal to cos y. So in both the cases, the general solutions are different. For this, the general solution is, we have to think that at how many angles cos is 0. So cos is 0 for 2n plus 1 pi by 2, because at pi by 2 cos is 0. That's why this formula will come. And cos x is equal to cos y. So we have to think that cos is same in how many quadrants? It is the same in the first quadrant and fourth quadrant. From there, we obtained the solution, general solution as x is equal to 2n pi plus minus 1. So two different formula we had used. So don't get confused that why we use two different general formula for two cases. Because in first case we have cos x equal to 0. That's why this formula. And in second case we have cos x equal to cos y. So this formula. So in both the cases different formula we have to use. It's compulsory for us. So I hope the questions are clear to you. Further, if you have any doubt, you can write in comment so that we can clear out. Thank you.